Okay, fellas and ladies, go to the bank, walk up to the teller window. How you doing, Alice? Good afternoon, good morning, whatever time. I don't know, I just made up a name. I want to get a brand new box of 2019 nickels. Now, I need it today. I know you have them, because they're out there. Oh, no reason. I like to look through them. I put them in albums. If you say it like that, and as long as you're a customer, of course, that's to be your best bet in all of this, then you'll have no problem being the recipient to a box that looks like this. Of course, this is an NF String and Sons box, by the way. Those little holes are a dead giveaway. And if you know a bank that receives primarily these type of boxes with those little holes, they'll be able to look through those holes to see if they're 2019s. Now, why am I bringing this up? Well, they're live. They're out there. And as a matter of fact, there have been a few confirmed sales of the 2019 Philadelphia and Denver BU coins. Okay, these are coins that are intended for general circulation use, okay, which is indicated by what you see here as the satiny, look. Okay, the typical appearance of what a nickel looks like in brilliant uncirculated condition. Okay, so why does this matter today? All right. Well, there have been a few sales, like I say. Check out the screenshots from eBay. These are from the last few days of actual sales of these coins. Now, believe it or not, the Roosevelt dimes are also live. Why that even matters? Well, it does matter, but it doesn't matter as much as the nickels, because people collect the nickels more. They go in there, they look for full steps. They want to be one of the first people to have the first Mid-State 68 example of this coin, because those typically sell for a lot of money. But how much do these full boxes, like especially the first one or two of them, sell for? Well, if you guys enjoy making profit, like I do, try and meet someone that doesn't like to make a few extra $100, then, the conversation ends there. But as you can see, if a P&D set of coins sells for $2.70 shipped, okay, this person has effectively made about $1 per transaction, give or take, because shipping is on them. But how about a full box? Well, last year, full boxes of 2018s right out of the chute were selling somewhere in the $350 to $500 range. Yeah, 3 to 5 times face. How do you like them apples? So, there are no existing full box lots on eBay right now, which is why I'm telling you, better yet, today's Friday, do it today. The banks are going to be swamped with people getting paid and, getting their checks cashed and so on and so forth. You might as well just stay in line, go there on your lunch. Bring your lunch, heck, and see if you could score one of these full virgin boxes of 2019 nickels, whether they're Philadelphia or Denver. Okay, so depending on what side of the Mississippi you reside, it's absolute important that you try and find one of these as soon as possible. If you could be one of the first people to have a full sealed box of these, that is typically the running rate for the first and second box of 2019 nickels. The Philadelphias sell for a little bit more than the Denvers, because the Denvers have just higher quality coins. They're, and the Philadelphias have more varieties and errors. And it's funny I mentioned varieties, because coming up next, the first confirmed double die. This is hot off the presses. I am the first person to ever discuss the first ever double die reverse on the 2019 Jefferson Nickel, considering the fact that these have been showing up within the last week. All right, so this is as fresh as the morning snow. First confirmed double die reverse may not look like much. However, this is going to be a prelude to things to come. Okay, so before I even go to showing you what the actual double die looks like on the 2019 P, it's the Philadelphia coin. Haha, no big surprise. Check out a few of the coins that have been discovered in the past that have kind of opened up Pandora's box of variety hunters. Okay, we're going to go all the way back to 2009. Okay, it was a great year. Already 10 years old. But this was the year that we saw the 2009 Lincoln Cent Formative Years Commemorative coins. Okay, this particular series kicked off the centennial to the actual Lincoln Cent series because the first year was 1909. All right, so that produced a whole range of various different types of double dies. Okay, from the Lincoln Log reverse, okay, which had its own set of double die reverses, but the most well-known variant is the Lincoln sitting on a log type of that coin. So check it out. You guys have seen this before, the doubled, tripled, quadrupled thumb reverse. All right, so the doubling on these newer age of coins, okay, it's different than what it is in the past. Okay, there's no more, gone are the days that you're going to see the radical 1995 double dies, the 69S's with that weird wicked spread that those have. Because of the new age and technology of minting of coins with the single squeeze procedure of the actual strike of these coins, you're going to get more of a rotational type of squeeze. Okay, so any sort of doubling is going to end up being concentrated mostly in the center of the coin, much like this Lincoln Log Cent. The second coin that I'm going to talk about is the 2015 Homestead Quarter. Yes, I'm sure you guys remember this one. This one was absolutely insane in the membrane. Okay, I remember it like it was yesterday. The first few examples of the VPN 001, which is the very first double die number one, and it's actually the doubled pump handle on the reverse in that little window on the Homestead Quarter. Wow, this thing took the variety community by storm. The first few examples sold in excess of $100. Okay, this is what I mean by striking while the iron's hot. Sold within the first few hours over $100 the moment that word got out that there was some pretty significant double dies on the reverse of the Homestead Quarter. That one also was the Philadelphia minted coin, much like the 2009 Lincoln Log variant. And then from here, we've seen a whole string of various other types of double die reverse subtypes. Okay, you had some that were a little bit more, just as radical as the pump handle. And then you have ones that look like this right here, where you just had a little extra sliver, a little doubling of one of the window panes on the building. It didn't matter. Okay, I think some of the earlier types of double dies on the Homestead were of the kind of like the pane, just extra line on there. But it wasn't so much longer after that some of these other, like the double pump handle and all this ridiculous mess ended up coming out. Okay, so there was certainly a prelude of things to come when that first double die variant came on the scene of that Homestead Quarter. And now enter 2019, 4 years after, one of the most fantastic double dies that I've seen on modern coinage. And then now we have the 2019 Jefferson Nickel. Here's what the doubling looks like on this coin. Okay, it's not going to set the world on fire, but the reason why I brought up the two previous coins with the single squeeze, hub process on the strike, is that this coin right here exhibits an obvious extra top of door line. All right, so is this gonna open up something else? Now think about all the devices that surround this door on Monticello or Cello. Someone had corrected me on that. I don't know, it's been a while, but I'm gonna say both to appeal to both crowds. But you have the stairs underneath the door, you have the windows around it, you have the columns. can you imagine the ridiculous nature of a more radical double die? Okay, all because this one exists. You know, could this be the mint rarity that everybody's looking for? I know I keep bringing it up, but it's worth a conversation because this one exists in time right now. There are no confirmed sales. Okay, this is fresh on the scene within the last 24 to 48 hours. This is a brand new variety, guys, that I'm sure no one has ever reported on yet. And that is going to drive the prices back to the beginning of the video. It's going to drive the prices of full 2019 Philadelphia box coin to unimaginable heights. Okay, can you imagine if there was something more wicked and radical in a double die that comes out within the next, say, 7 to 10 days? Those boxes that I say are going to sell between $300 and $500, which they typically do every year, might end up being $1,000. Who knows? But this is, again, it's a fresh opportunity. It's extremely fresh and hot on everybody's mind right now. I would stomp on it. So you guys take some time, head to the bank, talk to Alice or Frank or whoever your teller is, wine them, dine them, schmooze them. But whatever you do, give them a Starbucks gift card, which I've done before, $10. Get down there, get yourself the first box of 2019 Jefferson Nickels. Now I'm going to have like 2,500 people within the first 24 hours of the making of this video watching it. So there's going to be, at the very least, a couple thousand people that are going to be doing that as a reaction to this video. And I expect that to happen. All right, whatever the case is, these boxes of coin are going to be selling, okay, even after the first one or two have sold in that $400 to $500 range, okay? All the other ones are not going to be, chopped liver. They're going to sell for a couple $100, bam, 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 back to back, for about the next 30 days until the next big thing comes along. But it's out there. Go for it. And while you're at it, check me out on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, because, yeah, it matters. And if you enjoyed today's content, like and subscribe. Subscribing is the most important thing. And liking the video is 1B, 1A, 1B. So I love you guys. Appreciate your time. Thank you for joining in on this news-breaking story on the Double Die Reverse 2019. Here's how fresh it is. Wexler hasn't even looked at it. He might have one sitting on his desk, but there is no assignment number on this coin. It's new. It's brand spanking new.